Um, Let me get into my live exotic Zen wisdom, and I'm not even able to get in there. Hold on, let me jump start myself. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well. Um, I didn't title this because I don't know. I'll title it right now as I'm telling you. Basically, they are nothing is working. Nothing is working against you. And they are sending and all they can muster up is to send monitoring spirits, monitoring empty vessel spirits. Yeah. Spirits your way. So that would be okay, I need one more. Nothing is working against you. Okay, we'll just do this. All they can do is send empty vessel spirits. Did I spell spirits wrong? Hold on one second here. And these are heavy duty spirits, by the way. They're really empty vessels because they are doing massive amounts of drugs. Okay. And they need more than one to come up against you, or I don't know, maybe expect more attacks on single individuals or something like that, but it doesn't have to be that drastic. These are empty vessels made to look like more is effective, but you are a divine being. So less is more for you. Like, you work better alone anyway. The guides can guide you. Okay, so let's get into this energy and see what we get. I'm gonna go for the tarot, I believe. No, they're asking me to go for this one here. Where is it? Where is it? The mixed up deck, the big fat one I have. Somewhere. Or maybe not. Okay. We're gonna go for the Vedic. Let's see what's going down with that. And then we'll use the witch deck. Alright. Doing a lot, collective. Doing a lot. It's so beautiful, and we're in such a different vibe right now. I'm wishing everyone a great week. Okay, this came out. Parashuram, Slayer of Demons. Exactly, that's what you are. Exactly. So, like, they're sending stuff your way. You could have Scorpio in you, but that's not a Lotus. Maybe Leo. You shed light on things. May the son of Jamadagni Parasharum, whose sharp axe was doom to the wicked kings, just as fire to the moth, bring you endless victory. Okay. Teaching ability, ultimate justice for all, skill in the martial arts, converting warrior spirit and qualities into peaceful ones. Okay, so you come in peace, not of war, but destruction will be necessary in order to get you to where you know, like old ways, destruction of old ways, letting things go. What is that called that they love to do? gaslight, pretend that everything's okay. There's a big fat elephant in the room. You're trying, you know, the house is burning down. No, it's not. Sri Radna is the next one. Supreme Goddess. Ooh. Ooh la la. Great energy. Great energy we have here. O golden-skinned Radha, queen of Vikstavavan, daughter of I'm sorry I'm mangling these names. Please forgive me. Vishabhanu and beloved Krishna, I offer salutations. Faith in the power of love, ability to win the heart of one's beloved, increased devotion and attainment of divine love, liberation from the pains of thwarted love. So you're healing. You're in a very good healing space. That's probably what they don't want. Probably what they do not want, and that's why they're conjuring. Yeah. Because you already hit justice too, blind justice. They know it. They know that. So they know that you are due for some good, balanced. Let's see what we get with you guys. What is collective? Oh, I didn't light the Palo Santo, did I? And I didn't pray. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to light the Palo Santo. We're going to pray over this reading. We're going to ask for clarity, clear and concise messages from Archangel Michael, Divine Ones, Ascended Masters, Mother Mary, White Light, Jesus. Please come and shield us with protection from anything, anyone, any spirit, any entity, anything that is negative coming towards us or around us. Put angel wings around us. Protect the area. Protect my voice, my third eye, my vision, my solar plexus, my heart chakra, as I go ahead and tap into these energies that are covert energies. They like to hide and sneak attack. Let us always be ready by staying prayed up, spiritually cleansed, and available for Spirit to use us in the way he or she sees fit to do so. Okay, so let's get into it. Yeah, they've been trying to work over on your solar plexus overnight. Okay, because they're empty vessels. They do not have a means or a way to get by. They need outside source energy. Okay, the energy last night dipped. It certainly dipped. Okay, it became a little more passive aggressive. All right, and the activity of the negativity started swirling about. Let's put it that way. So we're going to do, should I do 6 cards or 9 cards, Spirit? We're going to dip in with 6. I also have been getting a lot of the 369. I think there's 369 codes that are being distributed. Pay attention. A lot of it is within the law. It's kind of hidden. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, time as well. Anyway, let's see here. 9 of Wands. Look at that. 9 of Wands. So they want you defensive. Okay? They want you off put. They want you not on your toes. They want you disheveled, nervous, anxious. Okay? That's why they're doing this. That's why they're doing this, collective. That's why they have these empty vessels around you, because you're not giving them anything to contend with. Okay? You shut them down right away. You're very powerful with your words, your voice. New moon in Taurus, which is Venusian ruled. Hi, Pedro Salvatzi Libra. Bienvenido. Hi, how are you, love? Welcome. Okay, the devil. See? El Diablo. He wants to take you down. He wants to tempt you. Okay, so somehow there's a hit on being able to be tempted by some devilish energy. Okay, and you turn your back on this. This is already said and done. Yeah, I feel like said and done. Done and said. Okay, or said and done. You said what you needed to say and you made the moves. Done. Okay, you slammed the book on this. You somehow you might have closed something up before this person felt it was appropriate. This person might like young children. Maybe you felt some weird funky vibes off him or her. Oh, goodness. The Fool, you're on a new mission. On a new mission. You're on the new world energy. You're on a, well, you are on a new mission. Maybe you are on a new mission, but you're in a new world energy where they want you playful. They're trying to divert, pivot your steps into like getting frisky. Frisky. Yeah, they want you to be frisky, but you're too strong. Okay, they want you to break your celibacy, but you're too strong. They want you to think about the past and all the options that you would have back then, and to maybe start considering your options again. Okay, look at that. You know, they might be giving you some extra spicy, horny energy, so you start calling up those options. Archangel Michael is protecting you, and they're under judgment. You know that that is not what you want to do. Okay, you know that you've already passed that 10 of Swords, where you've had a lot of pain, anxiety, depression. There they go. Let's close it up a little bit so you don't hear it as strongly. Sorry about that, you guys. But you already, the worst has been over. Okay, they want to reinvent some kind of anxiety and trauma experience for you. They want to recreate a trauma for you. Okay, something that's going to give you a heavy burden. Okay, and it's going to make you go down as their energy goes up. All right, these are people who somehow have a way of manipulating energy. When they latch onto you and they see that you're a lucky person, they want to take your good fortune, good luck, and leave you their nasty scent, their nastiness of all the funky stuff that they do. That you're left with that emotion, that funkiness that they have to, and that's why they have to do drugs. That's why they have to escape. They can't stand themselves. And a lot of them have very poor hygiene. A lot of other ones who are water signs, I notice they're actually very clean. So you could get one a spectrum or the other. Okay, let me open this up. We're on a mission here. So I feel like some of you have double missions. You're like double agents. 10, 11 on the timer here. So I feel like you have the ability to take down many who come across your path. That spirit, I don't know. Yeah, this is justice because you're walking in justice. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. This is what you do. You are the justice bringer. Oh my God. Maybe in the past you were more sensitive, more hurt by other people's actions. You took it personally. And now you've learned that their actions have really nothing to do with you. It's about them. It's their character. As we've been saying, integrity in the last 2 days is important here. So you might be somebody who keeps your word. You're solid with your word, okay? What you say goes or doesn't. You don't walk that middle path of making people think, oh, is she here or is she there? What side is she on? People know what side you're on. So there is no confusion about you. And so this is like energy where you're bringing in very strongly, you're standing on your own sovereignty here. People don't know you're blind justice. When you come into their life, this person might have mentioned something about children inappropriately to you, and you caught on. Okay, you're a quick whippersnapper here. You catch on to little innuendos and things that are not are not always noticed by everyone else, my loves. Thank you for being here. Will Babita go to London for Masters this year? 1212. Hi, Babita. And hi, Jamika. 1212. Lovely. Oh, I love it that you put the time on there. I love those little things that you guys do. Okay, so let me put the info if you want a question, darling. One question is $8.88 on PayPal, and the other is through Super Chat. It could be $10 or $9.99, however you want to go. And that's how I'm doing it right now. I am growing. I'm a growing channel. We're a growing channel. I'm not a baby, but I have a very young spirit and a wise one. I've been around. Okay, so the Hermit. All right, so this is a good time to hermit your energy, because they're out to get you. They're out. Oh shit, I didn't mean to say that. It sounds scary when I say that though. Like, they're out to get you. Hide. Go in the bunker. Get up in the attic. Okay, of course this is all resolvable because you are the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, she's not somebody who reacts emotionally. She's going to take the law in her hand. She's going to bring the paperwork. She's going to get shit done through cutting through the red tape. Excuse my French, but that's the way she is. She's very good about cutting through red tape, okay? She gets straight to the matter of things, and she reads the fine print. You might be Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Even Taurus, because Venus is with Taurus season, so they're okay. So anyway, but just in this season, this is not typical, but who knows, if you, these readings could be timeless if you're actually one of those signs. But all right, so let's get into what do we definitely want to find out about the devil, y'all. What do you guys think? We should find out about this dude. Okay, let's see. How are we going to discover more about this double energy spirit? We're going to use the Sibyllas. Or we're going to use this. I don't have the Sibyllas here, do I? Oh, okay, here they are. I don't know, Sibyllas. Yeah, we're going to use some of mine, the Sibyllas. We're going deep on this double energy to find out what the heck, who the heck, and well, we're going a little deeper here. So tell me about this and the major arcana. They wanted you off balance. They could have managed to throw you off balance. You are so protected by Archangel Michael. There's so much activity in my hood. They might want to throw stuff into your neighborhood, like, you know, chaos and stuff, but it could not even be hitting you. It could be hitting other people. You know, I don't know. That's how I feel. Yeah, you have fortune here. Whoa, look, this person's trying to, and you have the dollar sign there. He's got a dollar sign. So I'm not sure what this is. Loving my boys. We have so much goddess energy here. Thank you for being here, my loves. Thank you. Thank you. So this person was definitely trying to energy swap with you, okay? I really think that they're a pauper, and because I think they're a disgusting, they even do it with children, like this, disgusting, okay? This is very low vibing energy here. But I dare go in because it's around me, and I'm picking up on what's around me, because they're sending monitoring spirits. That is for, you know, all of this is channeled at the, yeah, they want to quarrel. If they fight with you, if they can get a fight out of you, yeah, get a fight out of you yet, darling. If they can get a fight out of you, okay, and have you rebuttal. But see, the thing is, they're not worth your rebuttal. That means reply. They're not worth a reply, okay? You leave them hanging, hanging. And you're at peace. You see how that sound travels? You're at peace. You do not allow someone to come and disrupt your peace, right? chattering. Mm-hmm. Again, there's people, there's dirt and rotten scoundrels. There's lower vibrational people hooking up, okay? They are all in the dumpster together, okay? All the rats are hanging out together, okay? They're all fighting for one thing, okay? They all backstabbing. They're all in their own energy. They don't like being in their own energy. That's why they need fresh energy as collectives, okay? It's rejuvenating, it's healing, it's engaging, it's smart, it has resolutions and love. Okay, so also it's patient, okay? It doesn't put somebody down because they don't have the answers instantaneously like an ATM or a computer. Absence. They miss your absence. They cannot even, for some of y'all, they can't even quarrel with you because you're absent. You ain't around. Okay, the collective has left the building. You're nowhere to be seen. Okay, you axed them out with the axe. Okay, they ran out of time. And then we have presence. Yeah, you were, you know, I just feel like your presence was a present. All right, and that's what I feel. And you were, I just get a lot of scorpionic energy. You could be an air sign. You really were smooth, you know, smooth operator. What sign is Sade? Year of the dog. But you could have been really like loving. You could have had a beautiful Sade quality, and you're there and everybody's looking at you, and then like your heart gets broken and you end up writing these, you know, that, who is that too? These brilliant love songs. Because you know how to express yourself. What did I do? Okay, yeah, you have a lot of strength. I just put one of the cards in here. Oh, no, there it is. That's the card. All right. We're going to find out more about the devil energy. What's going on with him? Who is this character? He wants to fight with you. He wants to get your fortune. This person might be very inappropriate. He may have long hair. We got that mountain, so he could be a Capricorn. Year of the goat. Serpentine, year of the snake. Look at that. He's a snake, man. Helps you feel more in, okay, this is the serpentine. It's a beautiful stone. This what I'm reading is the stone, but it gives me information, okay? I wrote it down. It's what I found out on my you know, just doing the work. So serpentine, which I love. I actually have a necklace serpentine. Actually, I think that necklace kind of saved me in a way because I was wearing it during an accident. Okay, serpentine helps you feel more in control of your life, heals imbalances from past lives, clears emotional baggage from previous relationships. On the throat, it aids in speaking of the past and resolves issues that have been carried over to the present. It assists in the retrieval of wisdom, gentle, tender-natured stone that brings you into contact with angelic guidance. Can access and integrate the past, the present, and the future, and it promotes compassion, forgiveness for self. This person has a lot of healing to do, okay? And you might have evoked all these emotions in this person, and they don't like they get really angry and projected towards you because they don't have any support, okay? This is another thing. If you guys are mothers of teenage children, allow your children to hate you. Allow your children to have tantrums, okay? Because you're the safe space. Because society is cruel, and they're realizing a lot at that stage. And you get to have front seat. It's a privilege, but it's not a privilege, right? So you need to allow them, like even your little ones, like if they have kids cannot always be incorrect. This person is stunted. That's what I'm getting. They're kind of stunted. Okay. Let's get into more. Let's find out more. So we have love here, and I'm going to use that one for this justice. I was going to use it for this Capricorn devil energy, but I'm being more, you know, with love. I'm being more guided to go with the justice. I think that spirit has, I think you had to meet this person. You and them had to have an important lesson. Your paths crossed. And you're back on track. This person got you way off track. You're now on your journey again. There is this big cloud that has lifted, although they want to keep you stuck. Okay, they want to keep you nervous, anxious, incapable of doing for yourself. And that might be them as well. Truly. It may not. You know, take it how it resonates. Oh, hi, Lorna Kerr. Thank you for being here. So let's get into the Libra energy. You're balanced. You're working. They might even be watching you work. Okay, you worked your way straight into balance mode, justice mode. Okay, you're back on track. You're not illegal. You don't have warrants out for you. You don't have tickets, outstanding tickets. You paid your taxes. You're a tax-paying citizen. You're legit. You have your ID, a job, a vehicle, or not. I don't know. For some, not for everyone. There's an older woman here that likes to surprise you. She might be Pisces or a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio. You or them. Oh, here's fortune again. Twice. We got fortune twice, y'all. So maybe you are a caregiver. Maybe you're being represented as this woman who's now starting something different. You're moving in a surprise. They can't figure out how you're going to get this fortune, but you're moving in different ways. You're moving sideways. There's no set pattern with you. That's what I feel. And they couldn't imprison you either. Imprisonment failed because everything's justified. Everything your spiritual court judge said you've paid. You're out. You're out of probation. You don't even have probation. Everything is good. Okay, so whoever's dealing with legal matters, honey, you're gonna clear it up. Clear it up. Justified. Okay. So this energy has gone back to them. They don't feel in control. They're imbalanced. They're emotional. They have the baggage that they've never cleared up. It's piled up on them now. They were always focused on what they shouldn't be focused. They were focused on revenge and getting you, making you feel bad, when they should have been focused on healing even their past relationships that were still hanging over their head. They haven't even started talking about it. They need somebody to talk to about the past. They have a lot. The past is weighing heavy on these people because they just always went on to the next. They never took the time to heal. Yeah. Very depressing. I need to get out of this. Death. Okay, so they might even get depressed and they might start doing, I mean, when you're doing substances heavily like that, there's no way. Yeah, look at that. Towers. Wow. They're smoking away, partying away. There might be a fire. They might try to cause you to have a fire. Have something be lit. Leave the house and have a candle lit. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Check everything. Check 1, 2. Check sound check. Flame check. Okay. I don't want no one getting hurt. Oh, they're sending. Okay, here we go. Unexpected visitors. They're sending energetic vessels. Okay, towards you. Like, you could have the hot spot that the neighborhood crackheads like to go. All right, you could have a cholo and 2 black dudes, just partying it up with the big old thick gold pipe, And they're talking about, hey, Lauren, yeah, Lauren, and da da da, yeah, remember that. So you don't know. You don't know where these things are coming from. You don't, well, you can't see. Sometimes it's good that you can't see. You know what? That was another thing. They don't want you focusing on anything else but yourself and getting yourself on track. Who the F cares? Okay. They're not doing anything in your, I mean, it could be right next to you, but as long as you got your business, you're enclosed, whatever, you stay on your business. You don't need to be doing nothing and fretting with the drug addicts. Or the transients is what I want to say. That's the word. I didn't mean to say drug addicts. Please forgive me. I just got to tell you that they're sending this energy, but I am being guided to tell you that you don't need to mess with the energy. The energy's not there for you to mess with. The energy's there to tell you that that stuff goes on. Whether, whoops, shit, oh shit, oh shit. Hold on. I'm dropping all my stuff. Okay, what the hell? Come on. Okay, now we're back on track. There's a lot of transient energy, especially if you're in the LA area. Unfortunately. It's getting worse, and then we got the voting's happening too. I need to do my research on who's going to protect my fucking neighborhood. Anyway, let's get into some of this energy here. Okay, we're going to just, this is the biggest fat deck I have right now. Spirit, thank you for giving me the best messages for my beautiful collective. So he's stuck in a tantrum. Energetically, they're stuck stagnated in their own emotions that they were never able to express unless you allow them to express it because your love, your kindness, but then they would retaliate with some kind of weird funky energy where they have to put you down so then they can feel lifted up, step on you. But this is the thing, is you're coming in really strong. This is the thing that I have it reversed. Oh, the ring union. Look at that. Get some exercise. Go to the mountains. Oh, I love it. An opportunity. It'll clear your head. It'll help you think. Okay. Maybe go to a public park. Okay, with a lot of people. Maybe not just an isolated park these days, because it's weird. Emerge. Okay, they're trying to suppress you from emerging. It wanted to be reversed. So you are coming out of something here that took effort. All right, you're definitely coming out of something, and they don't want you to come out. They want to keep you suppressed in fear, frustrated. Home. They're doing it near your home. Okay, because they're sending that energy because they can't literally come into your world anymore. They can't literally be in your physical world. Caution. Yeah. They want you to be fearful like a child. All right. Fear only gathers more fear. So, stay prayed up and use your spiritual powers. Your spiritual cleansing rituals is what I meant to say. So this summer, they're putting an orb over your energy. Like, you need to put an orb over your energy. Stay flowing. These baths really help because there's a lot of water here. I don't have any more. Let's put it there. Yeah, they want to discombobble you, take your peace away from you. Okay, they want you to feel stressed out about your phone bill or your phone bills or some bill that you have that might be getting too high. Or they might be watching you on the phone, like attacking your phone. Yeah, cyber hacking your phone is what I'm getting now. So they might try to get into your devices. You might want to look into some extra spyware to keep these people away from you. Believe, number 51. Some of you might be 51 in your 50s, but then that's the Pegasus. And Pegasus is the child of Venus and Mars. I believe Pegasus is male. So it looks like you're getting together with somebody who has a powerful mother and father. I don't know. She's on the horse. The white horse, it could be Scorpio. It's a white horse, but it's a unicorn. It's a unicorn Pegasus, which is the most unique. This is a very unique person. They're good looking. I don't know. It looks really interesting. Hello, goodbye. Their mother might be blonde. Hello, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life, and now a new one, an even better part is beginning. Exactly. You finished the cycle, my love. This person is trying to stop you from getting into this new cycle that's going to be better than the last. Hero, reversed. I think you're the hero. I don't think you're going to give credit to anybody but yourself, that you got yourself out of this. I don't think it's meant to give credit to a man or anybody, because the old paradigm was like, you know, Shrek, I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. He's got to be strong. He's got to be fast. And he's got to be lighter than light. I don't know. But it feels like the new energy is everyone's doing it on their own. Okay? Everyone is getting out of their own scenarios, the experiences that repress them. And we are our own self-healers. Healers. Ooh, healers. Wow. Jeopardy. Oh, they want to keep throwing some damn energy at you to put you in a state of jeopardy. And they know the love that was, see, that's that song. My love's in jeopardy, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. They let all these people, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think 6, 7, up to 7 people. And it could be family. And there's a dog involved here. Oh, God. This is resonating. And they let a lot of people, like, influence them away from you. And now they want to come back and claim that they love you. Okay? That they want peace with you. This person might be so bold as to come in with a ring. All right? Yeah. And some of you ladies might be, like, so, like, wow, this never happened or whatever. Well, I mean, not everything that you really wish for comes in the way you want, you know? I mean, a ring, being delivered a ring, like being offered a ring, you know, a lot of these men think about it. You go to the stadium, they look at the screen. I mean, they really did a lot of background planning. And somebody here, like, just wants to do it with a ring. They don't plan about it, really. They're just going to try to woo you with the ring. So I know it sounds romantic, but you know, I want you to be careful, because if they are using, they might have needed liquid courage or smoke courage or whatever. And I need you to be careful and really think logically. All right, let's go on, Spirit. Power. Yeah, they want to siphon your power away from you. It came in reversed. Want to siphon your power away from you. That would remove you from having peace, remove you from, why this thing is this all messed up? Maybe I shouldn't use it. All right, we'll get another one. A knight. This person's not ready. It's almost like this person's coming in prematurely to stop you from moving on, but they're not fully grown. They have a lot of shadow work to do, is what it seems like. Or you might have a relationship with a younger man. Okay. You might be in your 50s. Wow. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So things are coming to a close. So there's a collective here that they're not getting a relationship. You need to still clear out this past energy. It ain't going to happen till the winter months. reflection. They want you to see yourself distorted. Oh my God. Or maybe you don't see yourself as beautiful quite yet. And in the winter months, you will find some kind of procedure or something that makes you feel more beautiful. I don't know. Yeah, let go. You still need to let go. There's this, for some of my collective, we have the summer, and some of them, it's the winter. This group is the winter months. Relax. Maybe you have a lot of work to do. Maybe you're creating, because we had Inventor yesterday. You're creating something powerful. Hi, Miss Ashmalima. I'm sorry, I can't say your name well. Okay, this deck is a little too disorganized. Let's get... Oh, okay. They want me to check into this deck here. This is now going into some insight. Maybe I need to know about this night energy and this caution energy. Reach out. So you might get more younger men that reach out than men your own age. Trust. So trust your gut here when you feel like some stuff is going down, like somebody says you should do this or you should do that. It's like, no, bitch, you should do it. You should leave me the fuck alone. Sorry. Of course, do not use that language, but that's the way, you know, that's like the inner talk. Why are you telling me what to do, and why don't you go do it? You want me to be outed and noticed and get punked or something. No, I'm not going to get punked today. Or tomorrow. Thank you very much. You are not alone. Okay, so something's going on where they're sending energy to your home. So there could be some maybe this is just for you to trust your intuition. Also to clear, to keep clearing and organizing your home. Inspire passion. Okay, you're very passionate. They want you to do something from your home. And there's your spirit guides want you to just work on something here. Do something from your home. Okay, that's really interesting. Vulnerability and self-love. Yeah, you're still healing. A lot of this orange. I even have my orange candle, which was gifted by the universe to me. Okay, serenity. So they want you to still heal. Okay, so this is why this group, the winter, you need to hermit your energy. You need to keep pouring into yourself. You're almost there, but they want you to give more self-love. Buy yourself flowers. You know, give maybe rose scented perfume. Buy yourself rose scented perfume or florals, whatever you like. Treat yourself good. Smell good, look good, bathe. You know, these spiritual baths are really going to help you. Maybe make somebody's into candle work or whatever they do. I don't know how you guys do it. You look more orange. Strength. Wow. So it could be like about a Leo. It could be somebody who just doesn't have the courage to move forward, to keep going. This could be like propelling yourself for what you need to do, okay? And feeling more confident in the winter month because you've done it. This is all solar plexus. This is all your energy coming back to you and you utilizing it for what you want, okay? This is somebody who left you very high and dry and doesn't want you to love yourself. They don't want you to be inspirational to others, and they don't want your partner to look at you as strong either, okay? And that somebody's very angry you left them, basically. Somebody's very angry you left them. Yadira Torres. Hi, lovey. Oh my goodness. All the goddess energy. A lot of solar plexus energy is crazy. Okay, so walking, expressing yourself. This is also 5th house. Doing a lot of creative things. Maybe I should, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. We're not going to go there. Let me get some of, let's get these cards. These are calling to me. I'll pull 3 and put them on top here and see if we can get more on what we need to know about this strength and the orange color, the solar plexus. Surfacing strength. Okay, so somebody is trying to gather the strength to come towards you. Okay, they still are not quite there. They're still healing. They don't have the ability. Integrity. Third day in a row, you guys, we got integrity. This deck has integrity. They see that you have a lot of integrity, okay? Somebody's trying to make you look bad because you have a lot of integrity. You walk your talk. You say what you're gonna. You say what you're gonna do, and you do what you're gonna say. Self-love. And they try to take these things away from you. You're coming back from a big hit, okay? They really wanted you down and out forever, all right? They wanted you down for the, yeah, you're a star seed. You're a star seed, my love. They couldn't keep you down. Self-love. You self-regenerate. And so, like, you might be older, and so you might have a star seed connection with somebody else because you're a star seed, too. That's interesting energy. Let's get into the runes. Let's see what the runes say. I'm actually going to throw the runes, and then I'll just read them with these cards because I haven't thrown runes in a while. And it kind of makes more sense. That's the way runes are supposed to be used, y'all. But everybody's off the wall now. Michael Jackson might have something. Somebody's name might be Michael. Archangel Michael's protecting you for sure. Okay, let's see. Spirit. Oh, there's one. Okay, I'm going to drop these. Close or lower your volume. Here we go. Spirit, where do you want it to fall? One more. Shit. That's gone down. Okay, let's see if I can get it. What is this? Oh, this is something very far away. They don't want you. Oh, goodness. Perso? What is that? Okay. Oh, we need to figure out what this... Oh, wait. Let's get what that is. Let's just figure out what the hell they gave us. That might be the last one. No, it's not Perthol. It's not one Joe. What the heck is it? Yeah. It's probably something I don't even have. Oh, here it is. It's Thursday. Oh, how do I not know? It's Thursday. Damn. Action, will, and protection. They don't want you to be protected. Okay? They're trying to take your protection away from you. They're trying to put it very far away from you. That's crazy. They're trying to work on you and have you not be protected. All right, let's see what this is. Expo. On integrity. Oh my God, this is serious. They're trying to make you have lack of integrity so you take yourself out. If they can compromise you, if they can get you in a sex tape, they can blackmail you. That's the way this energy is coming out right now, okay? Gebo. Why did I say expo? There's a good expo coming out, expose. Integrity, gift, reciprocation, and union. Gebo. We got this too. I got this recently too. Somebody knows that you have a lot of integrity and that you would be diehard for them and that you have a lot of loyalty and you don't spread it easily. And they love that about you. They love that you're not a hoe. Collective. They love that you don't just bend down and take it. Collective. Okay. Self-love going up, up, up. All right, let's see what that... That's not what that means, but I will. It is going up. It's T-Waz. T-Waz. T-West says justice, courage, and honor. We've been getting a lot of the strength card, courage, justice, courage, and honor. T-West. Something might go down with the full moon. Like a lot of something that I heard a lot of your dreams might be coming true. You're a starseed. They know it. Okay, so if you're getting attacked, it's because they know that you have starseed power, starseed energy. You're different. I'm different. Yeah, so this person wanted you vulnerable and they wanted to swipe your starseed. Look at that at the bottom. Violet flame. This person wants to come back. They see your integrity. They need the strength to come up to you. It's surfacing. The strength is surfacing. Okay, it's bubbling up. They're gathering the strength. Okay, this one also carries the energy of courage and strength. Look at him. He's making that sign with his hand. Is that his hand? He doesn't have a hand. That's crazy. Okay. Strength says strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul. With strength on a continual basis, you're never really alone, as we're always with you. Exactly. They want to try to intimidate you. There's like some kind of like overpowering energy, or they want to lower your strength because they don't want to have to lift themselves up. That's what this is what it all, the whole time they didn't want to have to work on themselves. It'd be much easier if you just went down and lowered your energy. Come down and do drugs with us. Come down and twerk with us. Come down and put the baby oil with us. Yeah, they're that's what this is. That's easier because they do that. But you're not that. You're not okay. Whatever. We're not. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. They've been trying to get your vibration lower. They have not been able to succeed. You're a starseed, okay? They want to bring hail, change, and destruction. This could be a woman. This could be an older woman who keeps maybe just her thoughts. She could have long white hair. Or not. She just could be an older woman. This one could be a light colored eyes. Somebody doesn't want it to go smoothly for you. They want to cause, and they might have done something to your beauty. But this is definitely a beauty spell. They don't want you to be attractive. They don't want you to attract people, attract the opposite sex or whoever you go for. They don't like that you're strong. They also might be attacking your masculine. So, oh, here's the summer. So he doesn't come in the summer. He'll have to come into the winter. They could be delaying his ability to stay strong under these conditions, to trust himself. Okay? And they're testing you on being vulnerable, on being alone. Okay, this masculine has to be okay on being alone too and having serenity. He's a starseed. Both of you guys are starseeds. But you're working on your self-love. Yeah, these kind of roll together. Vulnerability and self-love. The feminine has to be more honest about, like, some feminines, they'll take some crappy guy who's really not worth anything, but because they don't have self-love and they don't want to be alone, just to say, we cuddle at night. We cuddle at night. He cuddles right up next to me. Get a fucking pet, okay? You don't need a man. And because he's going to go F somebody else, and then you're like, oh, He tried it from the back. He never had done that before. Okay, well, bitch, now he likes it from the back. He's going to do it to you too. So just get on. Move, move, move. Okay? Because the next visit will be the doctor's office. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for cuddles in the bed. It's not worth it. Embrace the moment. Okay, you're healing. You're here. Somebody's got to heal. More orange that was at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's solar plexus. Okay, they don't have strong will. They get easily swayed. That's what this orange is. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, somebody needs more meditative energy. The monks, the Tibetan monks, they wear orange. Somebody needs to really learn to stand firm stand their ground. And this was stuck to cleanse. So there's a couple here that they're on the verge of meeting each other, but there's a weak ass masculine who doesn't stand his ground towards his family members or whoever is pushing him around. Even he might have karmic lover who he hates her, but he's with her. And then we have women here who don't cleanse. Okay. Women who have sex and then they go to bed and they don't take showers and then they get STDs. You need to cleanse and shower all the time, especially in activities. I'm just saying, okay? We have women who don't believe in higher love. We have a lot of women throwing in the towel on love and they're settling. They're settling and they're not believing that these men can rise to the occasion. But I also think it's these karmic-y women that they don't know how to cook. They don't know how to make a house a home because they're a hoe, okay? So they can't create a space of healing for a masculine to regulate his nervous system. Okay. Oh, honey, don't go to the grocery store. I forgot this. Stop by the chicken fried place. Don't forget to go and pick up the kid. Like they leave a lot of, they don't do a lot of the work. They outsource their work. Then they have foreign energies always coming in and out, and they don't know how to create a space of healing. That's what these men are going to start noticing, the difference. Okay, from the goddess empress starseed energy to the karmic can't get it together, hot mess energy. The divide is going to be really big. It's like these countries that are splitting and stuff. Anyway, you might be a seeker. Okay, so it says the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one. See, so we're also getting a lot more psychic with the Aquarius. So like, you know, people just come in from smoking and they go to work. Not only can you smell it, but now everyone's all like, dude, this guy's like not working well and he's going to give the wrong change. He's going to mess up. He's kind of acting funky. He or she. People got a lot of psychic ability now. It's ramped up, you know, or they're having a workplace affair and somebody's thinking, oh, they're fucking each other for sure. And they think they can hide it. Okay, so like this stuff. Oh my God, you guys, I'm getting a lot of stuff. I'm getting a lot of energy. Let me get one of my own cards here. I want to pull one for Starseed for sure. Let's pull one of these gem stars for Starseed. Okay, I have the one question would be $8.88 with PayPal or $9.99 here on Super Chat. I can answer questions, no problem. And thank you for being here, for joining us today, Starseed. Okay, so the great stone for Starseed is malachite, and I can contest to this. This is such a wonderful stone. I absolutely love this stone. Stone of transformation encourages change and risk-taking. It mercilessly shows what is blocking your spiritual growth. Look at that. It mercilessly. So this is going to speed up your spiritual journey. Okay, if you guys get a nice big hand chunk of malachite. I got one when a spiritual store was closing down. I didn't have the money, but I went to the bank And I said, please keep this piece. And I grabbed it, and oh God, that piece is so good. It is capable of drawing out deep feelings and psychosomatic causes, breaks unwanted ties, outworn patterns, and teaches how to take responsibility for one's actions, thoughts, and emotions. This stuff needs to be at every rehabilitation treatment center. Okay, it's the stone of transformation. There needs to be a big pillar of it at every rehabilitation treatment center. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm just going to say that. Let's leave it there. So, this person's transforming. You're on the verge of going to another level because you've healed spiritually. Look, your mental realm is totally different. You have new ideas. And what was I talking about was some people see things in black and white, but you're able to see the rainbow. You're able to see more than just the fear and the basic. Okay, you're multidimensional in your mind now, which is making you even more unlimited powerfully. You're back. You're not alone. Your spirit guides are here. Your spirit guides are here. You might have starseed spirit guides. Oh, let's get some more. Okay, wait a second. I still have this deck. Violet flame again. Okay, somebody, there's an energetically you're calling love to you. Okay, some of my collective here is absolutely ready for a higher vibrational love. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. What's his name? Everybody knows the name of the, I don't know the name. Whoa, Gabriel. Messages. Rejuvenation. Yeah, you're rejuvenating yourself. Okay. This is, you're in the echo chamber. You might be getting very rejuvenated in a spaceship at night while you sleep. Your sexuality is on point, okay? Your kundalini is lit for this person. And it is on like Donkey Kong. Oh, vibrational. Oh my God. Both of you want to commit to each other. So this is a fear of love. And that's what you guys are probably working through. So you must rise and keep loving and keep passing through that fear. Keep pushing through that limit. Overpowering the fear with more love. Less fear. Okay, intuition's on 10. My God, this is beautiful. Let's get some angel cards. Oh, no, I know what I want to do. Okay, I was going to do this yesterday. And you guys have more time? I got cut off yesterday. Okay, so I was going to do this yesterday. So this is what, I'm going to finish it off, what I wanted to do. And I'll just do it today. Okay, so there's more pulls here. Let me make room to get it right. To get it organized. So just bear with me one sec. And we'll get past this. So we're going to look at the energy of this. I mean, this is a perfect opportunity to really dive deeper. There is a love union coming together. Both of you are healing. We want to put these here. And the kundalini is lit, that orange energy. We definitely have to look into, this is an orange spirit. So this is the sacral energy rising. So the kundalini seems to be coming up very powerfully within the collective. And so let's take a look at this energy. Spirit. All right. Love with the Taurus new moon is coming, y'all. That's what it looks like. Okay, we're going to put this one away. And so we're going to look at the masculine energy. and see what they have to say. I comboed a couple decks here and made it all like just masculine energy, so we could kind of take it in layers and dig into their energy, see what they let me move this, and actually let me light some more Palo Santo. Let's light it up a little bit more, keep it going. For my beautiful collective, I thank you. I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you for subscribing. We're going to make it to 700, and I will be gifting 7 free readings once again, once we meet that mark of 700, 18,700, my loves. Okay, that's what we're reaching for, and that's why I ask you to subscribe and join the tribe, and we can keep researching about this journey that we're all taking together. I'm authentically doing these live so you can see my card pulls and everything live in front of you. And the questions are free once we reach the 18,700. Until that point, you can do a 1 question at $8.88 via PayPal, American money or British money. And then, or Euro, I guess is what British money is. Or, yeah, I think Great Britain has their own still. Or the Cash App. All right, my loves, that's how we're doing it right now. And now I'm going to dive into how he feels for the masculine and the interchange between the masculine and his feminine. Okay, as I said, there's Exotic Zen Wisdom. That's the info there. PayPal, Ascendedstarz, or you could super chat $9.99. I haven't started this reading, so if you want to do it, please do it now, because I'm going to finish this reading before I do any questions. All right. Masculine. And we're going to just see what else comes in here for my masculine energy. Please and thank you. And the free questions are once I reach the 18,700. You'll have to be on the live. If not, you can always reach me at ascendedstarz@gmail.com. I have both of them, stars with a Z or stars with an S. I own both of those. Okay. So we're going to leave that there. Let's get into the feminine. Now, it looks like this masculine is very motivated to become more spiritual, to align his chakras for his divine feminine. He wants to be seen as healthy and capable of even producing babies, maybe having children with you. So somebody's really about their health, it seems like. And spirit, and waking up to spirituality. So we have masculines here, star seeds maybe, perhaps too, coming into more spiritual practices and meditating. Let's see what the divine feminine spirit. This one doesn't belong here. This one. Oh, this one does belong here. Shit. Okay. I almost took out the most important card. So be careful what you're doing. Be very aware. There's a lot of distractions, or things are not as they seem. Okay? I guess things are not as they seem. People can pull fast ones. Oh my. Okay, this divine feminine got a lot. I don't think I could take that many, spirit. I don't want that many. Give me the info here. But one card will do. One card will do, spirit. One card for the divine feminine. As you notice, on my left, I put the divine feminine. On my right, I put the divine masculine, or the masculine dynamics. They don't have to be divine. I don't know if they're divine. But, which would be the opposite on your side, okay? And then let's... Okay, I want to see what's important to each one. So I got this other deck. Let's see here. Wise one, growth within your current situation. So these are my older feminines, okay? And these are probably the ones that are, it's coming in winter. But, you know, these are definitely my older feminines. Or you're very wise for your years. You could be Sagittarius. Knight, be brave and honest. Okay, this is what they're fighting. They're trying to be brave and honest. You know, they're crossing their fingers that it'll work because you're wise beyond your years. You definitely can see beyond the veil of these masculines when they lie now. Okay, there's no lying to divine feminine about too much because it's not going to be able to pass go. Like you can't even lie to, yeah. You can see the mask. Wow, this came out for divine feminine. Your mask is off. Okay, so you could be somebody who is very organic. You look, she has a crow and an owl. So you're in touch with the underworld. You could have Scorpio, Pluto, Aquarius, or Capricorn energy. So Layla, same. Isn't he the same singer of that other song? Gabriel? Or that's a different one. Angel of conception and birth. Yesterday, one of my subbies said that he just got notified that he's going to be a dad. So so you might be a grandmother. You're like getting ready to be a grandmother soon again, maybe. Anyway, yeah, this is the one I saw with the masculine. They're getting their chakras aligned. Their kundalini aligned. Okay, they're very meditative. They want to be in a better state of mind for you. Okay, somebody doesn't want to be Mr. Chaos and Mr. Dingaling. They want to be more acceptable. Ariad, Deva of the element. So they're doing, this could be an earth sign. They might be doing a lot of hiking, a lot of camping, getting in touch with nature spirits. They might have animals, livestock, property with horses or something. They might be at a rehab. They might like to travel a lot. They might live out of their car. They might do van life. This is a very earthy energy. Okay, let's see what more we can get from the masculine. Please and thank you, Spirit. This person is really grounding. They might come like something about the Templar, Knight of the Templar stars. Wow, they might be Aquarius. They might be very technical. They might have a demon attached to them. They might like to have the desert life. They like, wow, this might be a Cancer person. Okay. I don't know what this means, Spirit. They like your spirituality. Okay, this is like a shaman. They might be very fair or they have long hair. And there might be an age difference here. They for sure have an attachment though, I'll tell you that much. I think this person who likes you has an attachment, so you better be freaking careful. They got a nasty ass attachment. They can look real innocent and they can act like they're spiritual. And they can actually do mental telepathy is what I heard. Yeah, they like, shit, man. You might have to wear a hat and wrap your head around this person. Things just took a full-on turn. Yeah, you love nature as well. But you're able to wear a mask here because you can see through people. So sometimes, yeah, you can go toe-to-toe with this person. This is a water. You have a lot of water spirit energy. So you might have like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio strong. So you're very intuitive. I didn't mean to match these things. I just, this is weird because I didn't really plan on it to be like this. Yeah. You kind of get, you might have had an attachment at this time. You might have something that you still can't let go of. Somebody might have dealt with alcoholism. This person has another vice with like pharmaceuticals or chemical drugs. This person can be super great, but when they do those chemical drugs, they become super nasty, okay? So there's something really, they need malachite. I don't know. This is crazy. Look, you guys are a union. Oh my God, the card came out. Maybe this second part of your life, like this time in your life, you guys need to handle some kind of entity with this darkness. Like you guys both need to go underwater at the same time. I don't know, like this energy is weird. I don't know how to explain it. This person really wants to be with you. Spirit, you have to close something out. There's something about closing something with someone, okay? Like something's not done. There's oh God, this is annoying. This is annoying. I don't want to have to research and research. It feels like there's a lot of freaking work here to research. But let's get another deck. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No. We're going to research these damn attachments. Okay? You could have an older woman who has an attachment in their life, on them. Okay? This could be a curse. You're working through this. You're the curse breaker, but something's going on here where oh, way showing that is, do not know what that means. Okay, so tell me about this energy here. Confusion. Okay, so it seems like this person wants your old friends, okay, to play with them again. Okay, can you let, it's almost like somebody comes up, remember, this is back in the day. This is when you used to go to people's houses. Can Tammy come, hi, Abigail, hi Abigail, what are you doing here? Oh, can Sabrina come out to play? It's like, or, you know, hi Timmy, what are you doing here? Can Abby come out to play? So it's like this energy of like, they want your old self to come and play with the person that they have an attachment, not the person, the entity that has an attachment on them wants the old you back. And so so this person might have mental telepathy energy. And you might get confused. Okay, this might be your new person. And you might get confused around their energy. Because you have protection around your energy. Okay? You have clear thoughts, clear thinking. You also have a death stare here. You might have Capricornian energy, or even it might be retrograde in your chart. Okay? Where you can go off on people. And you have a death stare or something, you know, I don't know. But anyway, this is energetically, when you're near each other, it causes confusion, okay? You like the signals are toxic. Oh, both of you work off of your toxic energy when it comes to sexuality. So now you have to embrace this healthier transition. Divine Feminine, and you have to take off the mask. There's two images here of women taking off the mask. So you're afraid to take off the mask in front of your masculine. Or you're just or not your masculine, you're just afraid to do this in front of masculines because you've been hurt. So you have like this protection that you put around you. That's, maybe you are more dominant. Maybe you're the more dominant one. Maybe you come across more dominant, but you're really not. But you did that as a protection. Okay, let's look at this guy here. I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute. Way showing keeps coming up. I don't know what way showing means, Spirit. Can you be more clear? Can you give me a more way showing? This person likes to show off. This person likes to be center of attention. Way showing. Okay, they just told me to break it down. Way showing. What is this? Yes. Okay, so you have a connection with somebody from Lemuria. When the trauma really, really happened. When that was the biggest Achilles heel there. High. So this person has a high, they like to be accepted, they like attention, they like to be the center of attention. Okay, they like to go with the flow. They do not like to stand out. They do not have the strongest will. They don't like to stand out, y'all. They don't like to stand out. Creative communication. This person wants to communicate, but they're going to have to find a different way. So that's the whole thing. You guys are both working out of an old template when it comes to romance or sex, sensuality. Yeah. Vibration. Your vibration is still working. Both of y'all vibration is still working off an old system that is dead and gone. I don't know. Leaving home. Okay, that's the Lemurian. So you guys, when you connected, either you or them had a panic when you connected, and you don't know why it was. And it was this trauma from Lemuria, from a past life. And that could have been some kind of ricochet where this person saw you differently. But it also could have been a segue for them to tap into the earth more and connect to nature here. Oh, they want me to show you both. So this person lives off some truths that are not quite what they consider truths, but it's not. Like, they believe the hype. They're doing gardening. I better stop because the gardeners are going to come in soon and make a lot of noise. So this person like really enjoys nature because it's true, and they're grounding their energy, and they're another part of them is healing or something, but they have good intentions. They want you to know they have good intentions. So you might be very fearful. There hasn't been a connection. There hasn't been a intersection of like talking or speaking. Devotion to service. Both of you have a great devotion to service. So you can see that in each other. Number one, which is this year, both of you are very devoted to something this year in the new walk that you're doing. Okay. Initiation and ceremony. Why is that here, Spirit? Initiation and ceremony. In the future, you guys might be one for one. Married. Energy transmission and change. But this is a good energy transmission. This is a good one. So you are locked in with somebody. Fusion and magic. This is going to sound terrible, but it seems like you have an attachment and they have an attachment. So it could be that you have a vice and they have a bad vice. And I'm not going to get into what it is because I really don't want to, but I'm going to just get into this other deck here. Because it's different for everyone. Everyone has different vices, okay? But I kind of pick up, it's attention for the masculine. And I pick up it's safety and security for the feminine. And this spread today, the feminine is not looking to have children. Okay, her womb is barren. She doesn't want to have any more children, or she cannot have any more children. We're looking at 55 and up probably. So between 1985 and 1990. So maybe these folks don't want to have more children, or that's who's coming in. That could be the age difference. They were born in between. Okay, so cool. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about this energy, please, and thank you. Very dysfunctional relationship. Shit. Both of you might have come from very dysfunctional relationship that popped out, okay? You have a lot working against you. Karmic ties exist. Exactly. Both of you have karmic ties right now. That's what those attachments are. So they can influence the connection. That's why it's not coming together. Because they could influence into separation, this future connection that's meant to be fusing together. It's time to be you. Okay, so they want, you said, look, it's time to be you. Perfect with this image. It's time to be you. All right, also this one. It's time to be you. She has that black mask. Okay, she's looking at things clearly and learning to take off her mask. The divine feminine needs to stop lying. Easy come, easy go. Yeah, so stop hanging on. Somebody's hanging on to dear life, maybe to the masculine, because they're in a very dysfunctional, or these could be family members that they, but I think it's more like dysfunctional relationships. The masculine likes it easy. Easy come, easy go. That's what I feel. Knows their particular likes and is using it to their favor, and they easily submit to sex acts with others. They can't control their dingling, okay? The masculine is, all he thinks about, he might watch a lot of porn, and then he's just lit up all day, all right? He might, that's the everybody. That's like the given population. All right, let's try this. This is the type of person who only sees quantity, not quality. All right, so the more the merrier. Okay, line him up. He's ready to go. I heard timber. I don't know why. What unhealed men love to do? Gain the trust and affections of a divine feminine, then take it back to their ex, and then work against divine feminine with ex, kiki, haha, against divine feminine's back. So these are men who always, they take women who always take them back. Those are the ones that they're going to like be with. And some of these women could be relatives, okay? I know a man who sleeps with his aunt, very attractive woman. And she's like, it sounds bad, but like they always go back to each other. Opportunities open up for you, 33. All right, so you're supposed to be focusing on opportunities, because this is no fun. All right, this is you like checking out this guy having just functional relationships and effing everyone is no fun. You need to get into you. There is a huge attraction here, but this person, and that he's a starseed, and you're wife material. This person, they haven't asked for a reason. They need to cut stuff out. And they need to cut this toxic behavior out. Because divine feminine is not having it. Okay, you can see right through it. They can't even come near you because you can see right through it. Like you can understand. Okay, you're actually full of concept, fertility, ideas. You're nurturing something that's going to be yours. It's going to be generational wealth coming in for you because you're focused. You're using your kundalini energy to get something for your whole next 7 generations. So they're going to not have that. They're not going to have, but they're going to want to, they're going to see you make it and want to come towards you. Okay. And my divine feminine has to be careful because these are younger men. They're using their ding-a-ling to get them in the house. All right. Anything else? This is depressing. Okay, so you have somebody who could be your partner, but they're not doing the work. And you're having opportunities open up for you because these men are not ready. They could be doing their Chiron returns. For some of them, 29 is here, 47, 37. But the Chiron return, not the Chiron return. Chiron return is 47-ish, yes. But the Saturn return is 29. That's what I meant to say. I keep saying the wrong things. I'm so sorry, you guys. Running at 100%. So this person is giving a lot, and they want quick rewards. Okay, they don't have the patience to wait. The easy ATM mentality, drive through. Okay, they don't want to plant. They don't want to set seeds. Okay, they don't have time for the seeds to grow out of the dirt. These people need fast, quick results. Okay, and then you find out that really isn't. You end up doing things over again. You end up paying twice. You end up wasting double the time, double the money, double the effort. There is love here. Okay, so this is Spirit saying there is love here. Somebody does not know how to function very well. They're functioning on a lot of sex hormones here. A lot of sexing. Maybe they like to use people. You keep winning. You're on the winning team. Okay, so this is you having to protect your energy because somebody knows that you're very loving and you keep winning. A kind past friend. This person might only be like a friend that you'll have to look at and say, yeah, you know, this is a friend, a buddy, or whatever. And be careful introducing them to your girlfriends because they're going to end up, you know, being with them too. So just wait it out. This person's learning. Ascension files, Akashic records. You guys have your Akashic records. This person might have looked into your Akashic records and they know that you're getting opportunities. Unknown. Unknown, the number 5. Between 1985 reversed and 1990. Well, that was reversed. I don't know. But that unknown energy's been coming up a lot. Because things are shifting. Something's going to shift. What I feel is like something's shifting this masculine. And I can't get my finger on it. But it does feel like something's going to shift this scenario. From a very dysfunctional relationship to this person getting it together. For you, perhaps. The pain in the heart tears you apart. No one can see when your soul is in pieces. And there's just one reason. Finding new ground from a place called Lost and Found. This person is finding new ground from a place called Lost and Found. Okay? Planet Pluto. Yep, and that's retrograde right now. To October. It takes 5 months. It's brewing. It's in the sign of Aquarius. It's going into the friend group of society in your chart. And the acquaintances, the friend group, neighbors, your status, how you're seen, and it's revamping that. It's actually tearing it apart with Scorpio there. Scorpio rules the atomic bomb, okay? It's causing radiation for those who are not going to be the right place. So transformation, tolerance, this is planet Pluto. Self-control for self-empowerment. Whatever you put your mind, soul, and power into. Other people's assets, the protector, administrator, loans, finances, men in black, Scorpio, sex and seduction. This past person who yearns to come back into your energy thought you weren't worth a goodbye. So you guys never said goodbye to each other? It's not about escapism. It's about your personal growth. Yeah, that's Pisces in the North Node. You're a wildflower, okay? They're pressed. They don't have access to you. Denied access. So they're going to future fake. So this person wants you to think that they're very wanted. Like, oh, I got her, I got him, I got him, you know. They want you to be like, oh, okay, they're already taken. They must be a good catch. So they attack your intuition and your creative originality. Okay, so you got the copiers here trying to take your stuff. No one can save you but you. Yeah, that's reversed. So they're codependent. Future faking connection. Yeah, that's what I said. They want to pretend like they're in these great connections, but they're not. There's no honor among thieves. This is a thief. This person was, they, okay, that's it. I got to go. They forfeited their contract. Okay. And if you are with them now, it's a dysfunctional relationship. They forfeited what they were meant to do. They didn't do any of the work, is what I'm being guided to tell you. And you would be taking such a huge risk because they would take you down the sinking ship if you go on this thing. All right, my loves. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. As I explained, we're on our way to 18,700. And from that point, I can give you 7 free readings. So please make sure you subscribe so you're here when we get there. We made it this month. The new moon in Taurus brought me to what I wanted, which was my 18,600. And we're moving up to 700, my loves. And I wouldn't be able to do it without your support and your love. If you want a question, it's very low. I'm very good. I don't just do it for, 1 minute, $1 a minute. I give you your answer and I look into and research, okay? I like to be of help. If I'm not, I don't want to hurt people. I'm not here to hurt people. I'm the real deal. You can look at all my videos. You can see my style. See if you want to take a question, pay for a question. I'd love to answer your question. If you honor me with that, I always take it seriously. And until we meet again, this is your reading here at Exotic Zen. I can't talk. Exotic Zen Wisdom. Boy, do I need coffee. Bye. Thank you.